SK Most Group of Companies has integrated 15 bridge building organizations and 7 tunnel building organizations which specialize in construction and reconstruction of railways and motorways, large span and small bridges, tunnels and subways, ports and mooring structures, water engineering installations, runways, residential and office buildings. The companies of SK Most Group have a chain of production facilities, dozens of units and hundreds of construction sites that are spread over the entire territory of Russia, from Kaliningrad to Vladivostok, from Labitnanga to Sochi. Historically, SK Most originated in 1991 as a small team of builders who participated in the Baikal-Amur railway line construction project. When the work of the project was over, a few dozen people founded a company to engage in the reconstruction of engineering installations of the Trans-Baikal Railway. The lessons learned at the Baikal Railway project, dedication to the profession, and impeccable reputation of the company, the founders were the launchpad for a rapid growth of business. The Russian Federation Ministry of Transportation and Open Joint Stock Company, Russian Railways, are the major customers of SK Most Group of Companies. Russian Railways run the entire Russian railway system, which consists of 16 regional railway lines. The total length of the rail tracks is over 87,000 kilometers. As of now, SK Most Group of Companies has built and reconstructed over 2,500 projects on all railways in the country, executing the contracts awarded by Russian Railways. Railway bridges over the rivers Volga, Don, Oka, Kama, Vyatka, Buzan, Moskva, Unja, Chuna, Ob, and Zeya are the largest installations among river crossings. Railway tunnels have been commissioned in Krasnodar region, in Siberia, in the Far East. SK Most Group of Companies has commissioned a new Kuznetsovsky tunnel on Far East Railway line in 2012. This 4-kilometer-long state-of-the-art tunnel has significantly increased the railway traffic in Komsomolsk-na-Amur, Sovetskaya Gavan section, and has facilitated access to the ports on the Pacific coast of Russia. "140 kilometers of the second electrified track have been built in the Voyu-Volga section of the Northern Railway line. Construction of the combined Adler Alpika-Service mountain resort motorway and railway route in Sochi has become one of the largest projects. This route, which is built for the guests and participants of the 2014 Olympic Games, will be used after the Olympics as the shortest and easiest way from the warm coast to the alpine skiing tracks and mountain resort facilities. The new route consists mainly of tunnels, viaducts, and bridges. This design concept provides a road from Adler to Krasnaya Polyana running substantially along the straight line. A ride by train moving at a speed up to 160 kilometers per hour will take not more than 25 minutes. SK Most organizations that have been working in the section between the 14th and 46th kilometer marks of the route were especially challenging. The wide Zlimta River Valley tapers down into a narrow and sinuous canyon after the town of Akhshtyr. The mountains are higher there, and this is where the nature conservation areas begin. It took the maximum quantity of high-performance equipment and highly skilled personnel to build 6 railway tunnels, 3 motorway tunnels, and 3 service and escape galleries with a total length of about 30 kilometers in such a challenging environment. The tunnels were driven by mining and tunneling methods. A total of 6 tunnel boring machines at a time were in operation. There were 4 Lovet tunnel boring machines with a cutting diameter of 4 to 10 meters, and also 2 tunnel boring machines with a cutting diameter of 10 to 13 meters, which were custom manufactured by the Herrenknecht company for the Sochi project. Equipment for producing precision tunnel lining components was purchased from the Herrenknecht company and installed. The plant that was built in the Imeretinsk lowland near Adler has become the largest of its kind in Europe. Monthly, the plant produces up to 15,000 cubic meters of reinforced concrete tubing of all required dimensions. 22 railway bridges and 23 highway bridges were built simultaneously with the tunnels. A key feature among them is a stay cable highway bridge at the 25th kilometer of the route, which is the first bridge of this type in the south of Russia. The bridge is over 800 meters long, with 312-meter long central span and 80-meter tall pylons. SK Most Group of Companies runs operations at motorway projects under contracts awarded by the Russian Federation Ministry of Transportation and regional road building organizations. The lessons learned and the fleet of state-of-the-art equipment ensure excellent performance of the company in any climatic and geological environment, as well as in densely developed urban areas. Highway interchanges, highway bridges, and overpasses have been recently commissioned in Moscow and Moscow region, in St. Petersburg, Kislovodsk, Tyumen, Penza, in the Kaliningrad region, and in the Transbaikal region. More than 50 bridges and culverts have been built and upgraded on the Amur federal route between the cities of Chita and Khabarovsk. After these operations were completed, SK Most Group of Companies launched reconstruction of the Ussuri federal route between Vladivostok and Khabarovsk. The Amur and Ussuri routes are part of a transportation pathway that ensures direct year-round traffic between Moscow and Vladivostok. SK Most Group of Companies has built a stay cable bridge over the eastern Bosphorus Strait to the Russky Island in Vladivostok in less than 4 years. Russky Bridge is a record breaker based on a number of indicators and their unique combination. The central span is more than 1,100 meters long. The pylons are 324 meters high, and the stay cable length ranges from 135 meters to 580 meters. The total length of the bridge structures is over 3 kilometers. Severe weather conditions persisted for about 1/4 of the bridge construction time. The wind in the eastern Bosphorus Strait was up to 36 meters per second. The temperature was as low as minus 31 degrees centigrade. The summer temperature was as high as 37 degrees centigrade. And the ice in the strait was up to 70 centimeters thick. When the pylon footing was built on the Russky Island, SK Most specialists were conducting drilling and pile concreted operations from the water at sea for the first time in bridge building in Russia. The piles were sunk as deep as 40 meters underground. 2 production support facilities had been deployed on the shores of the eastern Bosphorus Strait before construction operations started. 4 Techwell Oyen compactors concrete mixing plants, a 2-meter diameter casing pipe production facility, and a rebar cage producing and welding facility, as well as building laboratories, mechanical woodworking and repair workshops were operational at the support facilities. The construction sites were equipped with portable power generation plants, and an 8-kilometer long power transmission line has been installed. 5 railway branch lines and 3 sidings have been built for non-stop delivery of cargo and for unloading construction material. Steel span deck panels were assembled on a customized building berth. The bridge was commissioned as scheduled before the APEC summit in Vladivostok. A tunnel at the 86 kilometer of Alagir-Nizhny Zaramag motorway in North Ossetia was opened for traffic on June 30th, 2012. The tunnel is 310 meters long, and a 63-meter-long avalanche protection gallery was put in place to rule out rock slide and landslide damage to this Trans-Caucasus route section. The speed of tunneling, which was done by drilling and blasting, was up to the record-breaking rate of 184 meters per month. The route reconstruction included easing one more bottleneck, the Russky Tunnel, which is the only connection between Russia and South Ossetia. The reconstruction project started from rerouting the vehicle traffic into a service gallery. The gallery had been prepared for reversible vehicle traffic within a short time. An operation started in the Russky Tunnel, which is scheduled for completion by November 2015. The company's area of business is not limited to operations on motorways and railways. The company has commissioned a runway in Ulan-Ude Airport after its reconstruction and has built a heliport in Vladivostok. The work has been completed under contract of Roshydro, an energy company, and bank spillway of the Sayano-Shushenska hydropower plant. A rock-filled dam has been built at the Boguchany hydropower plant, and several projects at the Zagorsk hydroelectric pumping storage power plant 2 in Moscow region have been completed. Operations were completed at the Olya port berth back in 2002. This port is the most important shipping hub in the north-south international route in the Caspian Sea. The berths and a grain processing terminal have been commissioned in Astrakhan. Construction of a freight terminal in Vladivostok was completed in 2010. Operations aimed at extending the Moscow subway Taganskaya-Krasnopresnenskaya line to Kotelniki in Moscow region under a contract awarded by the government of Moscow were started in 2012. The builders are conducting the tunneling operations and building new subway stations in the densely developed urban environment, working under challenging geological conditions. Opening the Lermontovsky Prospect Zhulebino Kotelniki section for traffic is scheduled for late 2013. SK Most owns over 5,000 units of special construction equipment such as tunneling machines, mining machines, drilling equipment, lifting cranes, concreting equipment, and river vessels. The policies aimed at recruiting skilled workers, talented engineers, and management professionals to work with the company. Bridge builder and tunneling worker rotation camps are equipped with everything that is needed for comfortable living conditions. The camps have dormitories, cafeterias, laundry facilities, bathhouses, healthcare stations, and sporting grounds. The company has built a sport complex, a hotel, custom-designed residential buildings, a children's entertainment center, and a school in the city of Belogorsk, Amur region. A part of the apartments of the housing complex in the city of Bronitsy, Moscow region, have been handed over to the city. Sport contests that are organized every year include soccer and volleyball competitions, as well as swimming, sharpshooting, tennis, chess, and track and field competitions. The organizations of SK Most group of companies have awarded contracts to a couple of dozen Russian universities where civil engineers are educated. By the graduation year, the students acquire solid working experience in a real construction environment. High mobility, a unique team of experienced professionals, state-of-the-art equipment, and rigorous compliance with quality standards are the hallmarks that have earned SK Most the reputation of a reliable partner. We sincerely value the trust of our customers and are always prepared to have a constructive dialogue in finding optimal solutions to any problems.